Okay, okay. Why does my OBS look super weird? It always does that. All right. um, Today we will be kicking off the VTuber interviews, and I am so excited because these are like my first official collabs that I'll be doing. And it's like really nerve-wracking, but also super exciting. And I'm very excited to do this. If you can hear in the background, we will be playing Minecraft. Yeah, before we get started on that, let me do some quick updates. I know I haven't been streaming a lot. I've been super duper busy, but I will try and stream more. Hopefully, with these interviews, it will give me a chance to stream more and meet more people. So that's really exciting. In terms of game dev stuff, still working on that. I have a couple of game dev stuff that will be coming out in April and through the rest of the year. If you follow the Discord, if you're in the Discord, then you know that. Hold on, do I even have a command for this? Yes. Okay, you will know that I announced the games I will be releasing this year. Of course, it is a tentative schedule, and I may not be able to release all of them, but hopefully, I can. So, enough chit chat. Enough chit chat. We will start with our first interview, which is with Luna Raydue. Luna Raydue is a VTuber, voice actor, and game dev who has been voice acting for over 10 years in a variety of mediums, from comic dubs to games and animation. And if you do the little collab command, her socials pop up and they're very messy. Don't ask me why it's like that. Nightbot is the bane of my existence. I know Luna from game dev stuff, and I've played her games. She is very, very sweet, very kind, very creative. And yeah, I'm very excited to be doing this. So let me go ahead and unmute myself, switch here, and hopefully, hello?
Hello, hello.
Hello, woo, yay.
We've done it. I think the reactive thing is working. Yes, it's working. We're good.
Yes, I am so happy for that. It feels like whenever I try to do something like this, everything breaks, and I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, understand that completely.
So during this interview, we will be playing Minecraft and trying not to die.
I accidentally pushed her out this immediately.
Yeah.
I was trying to wave, and I forgot that hits people.
Yeah, I was immediately killed, but you know what? That's okay. Oh god. It happens, you know? How do I...
It happens. Sometimes you do accidental murder.
Right. That's just how it is. Your, what is it called? Skin? Is that what they call it?
Yeah,
it's
my
very
skin.
Cute.
Yeah, someone made it for me. Oh my gosh, can I remember the name? I should put this in my Twitch description, actually. I'll do that later if anyone's curious who made me the skin. It was a very nice viewer who made me the skin. So shout out to that viewer. Love you.
It's so cute. All right.
It's me.
Let's start with the first question, which is, first, please introduce yourself to everyone.
Yes, hello, I am Luna Raydue. I am doing the VTubing. I've been VTubing or PNG tubing, I guess, technically, whatever, for almost a year now, which I just realized, which is a thing that I have to think about. I've been voice acting for 10 years, or over 10 years. That's another thing I have to think about. Oh my gosh, time is passing so quickly.
Ooh.
I've been doing a lot of stuff. I stream a variety of content, including visual novels, other games, Final Fantasy XIV I've gotten into recently, cozy games, puzzle games, basically anything that seems like it'd be fun to stream. But I suck at FPS games.
Oh my gosh.
So you will not catch me playing my bronzed Overwatch on stream.
That is literally such a mood. It's so hard to play FPS games.
It's so hard. I suck. I thought I was better at Overwatch than I was, but I started playing Overwatch 2 and tried ranking and got bronze 3, and I was like, well,
Never again.
I guess I don't. I'm not as good as I thought I was. It's that fallacy of, novices think that they're experts.
Right.
Yeah, so I fell for that. I also stream creative stuff, sometimes art things, game development, writing. I'll be doing, I'm currently working on game jam stuff. I haven't been streaming things for OG Jam yet, but I will be streaming things for the upcoming O2A2 Queer Edition in April, so that'll be fun.
Yes.
That's who I am. Yeah.
Yay. A lot of stuff going on.
Oh god, night is coming. We need to
God.
build a house real quick.
We need to go. I feel like the game dev community in general, especially like the visual novel community, has been very busy lately.
Yeah, really. Very busy. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Right. Like OG Jam, which I am hosting and you are participating in. So that's going to be super, super fun.
This wood doesn't make wood? And crafting table?
You need planks. Chris.
I made planks. It's not making a crafting table.
Oh god, did we spawn in a terrible place?
I might have spawned in a terrible place.
I got it.
Yeah, there's a lot of game devs happening. There's NaNoWriMo going on right now.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff happening.
Lots of new
very exciting. Oh, that's Cliff.
Right.
That's a whole. Oh, hi sheep. I might have to kill you.
Sorry, sheep. I hit it into the lava. Oh my god, I am so sorry.
Poor sheep. That's probably a quicker, more merciful death, really.
Right.
But also fiery and painful.
It happens.
It's fine. It happens.
It happens.
Yeah. Lots of things going on.
Right. All right, next question. What made you want to become a VTuber/PNG tuber?
So it was, about over a year ago. Or probably like a year and a half ago, 2 years maybe even. I don't know. Timeline's weird. Screw the timeline. But I had some friends who were getting into VTubers, and one had mentioned that Niji-san GEN was opening auditions. And I was like, that sounds interesting. Maybe I'll check out this VTubing thing. So I started watching some Niji-san GEN VTubers, and was like, oh shit, this rocks! And fell in love with it. And I was like, this seems like a great outlet to do the creative things I like to do, to stream. I'd wanted to start streaming anyway, and it felt like the perfect way to stream. Oh, there's a crafting table. Oh, yeah. Hello, friend. Hi. Oh, bye, tall man. Love the Slenderman guy. Little Enderman. But I thought it'd be a good outlet for all of the things that I like to do creatively, and to just kind of have a fun little experience.
Yeah, I fell and died. Yeah, I feel like VTubing has opened a lot of like creative pathways for people, especially for people who aren't too keen on like showing their face, or don't just want a voice, they want like something to show, right?
Yeah, it adds a little bit of a visual element while not forcing you to do a face reveal.
Right.
I do a lot of online activity. I'm not comfortable revealing my face right now, but I thought it would be fun to act as a character, do some more voice acting more regularly, but I also haven't done that. I was just like, I'm just gonna be me, especially since I've kind of rebranded to... Oh, there's turtles! Hi, turtle!
Turtles!
I also have ADHD, so I'm sorry if I interrupt myself with random tangents. Maybe Minecraft wasn't the best game to play for my distractionness. This is my own decision. I'm not gonna kill the turtle. I would never hurt it. But... Oh god, I forgot what I was saying. Okay,
Yes,
I haven't really done a character, but, yeah, I figured that'd be fun to do too if I wanted to do that, and it gives me some flexibility with voicing. I did rebrand recently because I did want to do a little bit more of a character at first, then I rebranded because I wanted to do some more game dev and voice acting stuff with the same name and have a little bit more of a professional identity that's associated with my VTubing. So I've done that. This tree is glitching. Excellent.
Yeah, I feel that's why I wanted to start this VTuber series is because I noticed a lot of people getting into voice acting and using it as kind of not only like as an outlet but starting to do stuff professionally. So
Yeah.
I was like, this is a great opportunity for everyone.
Heck yeah.
All
We're
right.
doing so much stuff.
All right, who are some voice actor? Wait, no, I skipped a question. All right, did you want to become a voice actor before or after? You kind of already answered that, but that's okay.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, I haven't wanted to be a VTuber for 10 years, so I think that it's fairly self-explanatory. Yeah, I have been voice acting for a long time. I always wanted to be a voice actor, so that was always my kind of top dream. And VTubing has been a way to explore that in a different way, which is
Right.
lots of fun.
There's lots of monsters up here. Okay.
There are, yeah. I've run up because there's a lot going down there. Where did the crafting table go?
I took it. Oh no.
Oh, you took it. Oh shit. That's fine. This is fine. Don't fall in the
It's all
lava.
fine.
Don't fall in the lava.
It's all fine.
This is fine.
Ow. Okay, we're fine. Who are some voice actors that you really look up to? And it can be anyone from anywhere. Hello, Garyon.
Hello. Yeah. The voice actors that I was able to think of thinking about this question. Oh God, monsters. Okay. No. Oh God. Okay. uh, were like a lot of the English dub voice actors that I always looked over and wanted to be like, uh, like Laura Bailey, Christina V, Kira Buckland, Erica Harlacher. Is that how you say her name? I don't know. A lot of those VAs who are big in the dub scene was always what I aspired to. Oh no! I see you died.
It was a baby zombie with a shovel.
Another baby one. Why are
God.
the babies so nasty?
I know. Yeah, those are a lot of good voice actors. Laura Bailey especially. I've also been super inspired by her because every
Yes.
role she does is like so insanely good. Why is it so
Right?
aggressive here? What the heck?
What did you put us on?
I
What
don't
setting are we
even
even on?
know.
I'm so bad at Minecraft. We're gonna die so much time, y'all. You died again.
Oh God.
I've been staying in a relatively isolated area, so I'm okay.
How do I don't even know. Hold on.
I'm gonna need food soon. I need to figure out a furnace. I need to craft things. I need to craft. I can't make a crafting table because none of the wood will let me.
The server difficulty is easy, by the way. So we're just really bad at this game.
We're just really bad at Minecraft. Got it. That makes sense, yeah.
All right. How did you get into voice acting? Like, was there a specific moment? Like, you saw someone voice act and you're like, oh, I want to do that.
Yeah, so this has a little bit of a story behind it. As I've always loved acting since I was young. When I was like 3 years old, we went to an IHOP and we were just eating dinner. Me and my family. We were eating our breakfast, lunch, whatever. And then suddenly I crawled under the table and started sobbing, going.
Oh no.
My parents were so bewildered because it came completely out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then they realized that I was imitating a movie that I'd watched earlier.
That's so cute.
From the just seeing if I could do it. And from then I just kind of fell in love with acting. I did a lot of acting as a kid. I did musicals from the age of like 7 to 13. Oh, baby cow. I never killed the baby cows. Oh, stop skeletons. I probably shouldn't be too far away from spawning because I will die. And then when I was 8, I got a disease that impacted my immune system a lot. So I was not able to do a lot of things. Like basically until I graduated high school from 8 years old to 18, I got sick a lot. I missed a lot of school. I wasn't able to get any roles in school plays or any big roles in outside community productions because I couldn't keep up with rehearsals consistently. So then I found, I was pretty online, and I was really into Danganronpa. And I found some Danganronpa stuff to audition for on Behind the Voice Actor, which no one uses for auditions anymore. Behind the Voice Actor is because it's kind of just a form.
I didn't even know they had auditions on there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that used to be the hub before Casting Call Club became the place to go, was Behind the Voice Actors. which was amazed that I survived the night. I still haven't. There's still not out of the woods yet, though. There is a spider in front of me, and I'm just using a stick to defend myself.
I'll find you. Hold on.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I think I got this. No, stop hitting me. 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 You're so rude. You're so rude. You won't swim. Oh shit! It swims.
Oh no.
No, okay. He won't swim. He's not following me. This is fine. I am gonna die of starvation pretty soon. I don't know where I am.
It's fine. This happens.
Yeah, but behind the voice actors was the place, and there was some Danganronpa OC stuff to audition for, so I auditioned for that, and then kept auditioning for things and fell in love with it. I think I'd even done some voice acting before that, actually, on Flipnote Studio DSi. I voiced in a Pokemon.
Oh my god, wow.
When I was like 10, I think that was my first voice acting thing, was when I was 10. Oh, there you are, hi!
Hello. Here, takes.
When I was like,
meat.
thank
Oh,
you, thank you.
Yeah.
I have raw meat, it's just not cooked.
I think that'll be. Oh, the
I'm just
zombie
gonna eat
bats.
some rotten flesh, honestly, because that's the best I can do right now. The raw meat will make you sick too, anyway. Oh god, we need to cook things. I need a crafting table, please.
Oh, here.
Oh, how do I get out of here? Oh no, I fell in a sandbank.
Oh no.
How do I get out of here? Yeah, when I started doing that, I've done a lot of Danganronpa voice acting stuff over the years. I'm in a lot of the big Danganronpa OC projects. There we go. So that was kind of my start into it. And I actually had my first paid role when I was 14 that I royally messed up, because they shouldn't have hired me anyway, because I didn't have the the mic quality that they wanted. But they offered to like buy me a mic, and I was like, no, I don't want to take advantage of that. I'll get my own mic, and then I just didn't.
That's really cool that you got it so young, though.
Yeah, I still don't know why they hired me, but it was a good experience. And you know, I good because I learned the value of sticking to deadlines and being. Why does the acacia wood not let me craft with it?
Here, wait.
Is there any other wood around here?
Oh, that Enderman is following us. Maybe over here. Let me make 2 boats, and then we'll just leave this place.
Yeah, this place sucks. Hi, what's up, buddy?
He's just chilling.
He's just vibing. What else can I do here?
All right.
I don't know if it's glitched for me that it's not letting me craft, or if acacia wood just doesn't let you do things.
Here's your boat.
Oh,
behind
you.
Oh god.
Thank you. Oh no. There we go. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Your buddy's boating out to sea. Let's go.
What are
to
some
better
things?
horizons.
What are some things that you love about the industry?
I like that with voice acting, you can kind of just be whoever. It's different from like, you know, stage or film. You get typecast a lot. Mm-hmm. Usually in physical voice acting, I'm cast as like the, you know, the best friend kind of character is usually my typecast there. Mm-hmm. But in voice acting, I could do anything. I could be a little child, or I could be a suave femme fatale. That depends on. Oh, it's all like loading in very choppily. Here's land, I guess.
Well, new trees.
Is there anything over here? Oh, there's new trees. Okay, sweet.
How do I forget how to.
Yeah. How do we do it? Shift. Shift. Okay, left shift.
Shift. Oh god, I'm stuck in here forever.
Oh no! I don't even know how to pick it up again. I'm just gonna leave it for now.
Okay, there we go.
More sheep. Come here, we can make a bed out of you. What was I saying? Something. Yeah, but you know, there's a lot more freedom in voice acting than in physical acting, and there's remote stuff especially. It's the remote industry has really opened during COVID, which is one of the very few benefits of COVID happening. Is that it's a lot easier to get remote work as a voice actor and break into the industry, as opposed to having to like live in a place like California or something.
Which I find, nice. Yeah, I find very, very nice. I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
really don't want to move to California.
right. I feel like game dev in general like kind of benefited from COVID because
Oh,
it allowed
absolutely, yeah.
for like a lot more remote work.
Yeah, definitely. And the internet in general has allowed for a lot more freedom and remote things, but the professional industries have opened up more to remote work after this experience.
Right. Um What is your dream work?
My dreamer, I have a couple of goals that I would like to achieve for voice acting work.
Ooh.
Ooh, there's a nice deep mine over here. One thing is that I would like to voice in an anime dub, at least one.
Mm-hmm.
I should go cut down that tree so I can actually get the wood that I need. The ideal anime role would be, or I guess technically anime, or technically donghua really, would be to voice in the Heaven Official's Blessing dub. Just give me a background character.
Ooh, that
That's
would
all
be
I want.
so cool.
Yeah, I just showed off my alien android that I got today.
Yeah, that was super cute.
Yeah, Heaven Official's Blessing is my favorite series of all time, and Shailian is my favorite character of all time, and if I could voice just one little minor extra character, just some god gossiping, that would be a dream come true. I'd also want to I want to be the protagonist of a horror or mystery podcast, because I think that would be really fun.
Ooh.
Like a Magnus Archives kind of thing, or like, one of those kind of things that's like a fun horror mystery series. That I want to voice the main character of one day. Side characters would be cool too, but the main character is the ideal goal. I'd also want to, what was my other goals that I had in mind?
All the goals.
Oh, that's why, because I wasn't making planks. I'm an idiot. I was just making wood.
Oh. It's okay, it
That's
happens.
how Minecraft works.
It's okay, it happens.
I was just making wood. Oh god, okay, now I can at least I'm gonna get us some stone, because we need that desperately. Okay, so I want to do that, and I would like to, do some more game voice acting, because I haven't done actually a lot of game voice acting. Most of what I've done is either dubs of an existing game, or, like, the ones that I made myself.
Right, which is
I
always
haven't done a ton.
yeah, it's always a great opportunity. Like if you want to try voice acting, just make a game yourself.
Yeah. And I must admit that my ego has been blowing up a decent amount by voicing in my own game that I did, Cultivating Happiness, and that got some playthroughs, and it got one playthrough by Manly Badass Hero, who's pretty big. And there were so many comments about my voice acting being really good, and like thinking that I was like professional VA. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tosses hair and tea.
Tea.
So I feeling pretty happy about that. So that boosts my ego a little bit. That I'm like, yes, maybe I can do this voice acting stuff.
Right. Let me share your itch page real quick. You did make Who Killed Bigfoot for whatever it's called, Spooktober. Right.
Yeah.
And
yeah, still in progress.
Right. I noticed like whenever like you talk in like the game dev channels like V and Dev Talk and that all that stuff, you have like this really cool, you have all these cool ideas with like mystery and stuff like that. And then you mentioned wanting to do like a mystery slash, one of those types of podcasts. Would you ever consider doing like a mixture of a podcast and like a visual novel?
That would be interesting, because I feel like it's different things.
Right.
I would, yeah. I don't know how I would like combine that as a mixture. I mean, I could do like a shared universe kind of like
right.
Have a podcast and a visual novel that are in like the same universe, which is a fun idea. That now that I'm thinking about it, would be really cool to do. Thanks for the ideas.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be really fun. I did just actually write a script that was like I'm in like a Discord server that does like dark fiction stuff, and we do like little periodical anthologies that are just for fun. Like we publish them, but it's just kind of Not really profit, just fun stuff
Funsies.
for us to put together some stories that we wrote together as a group with a theme. So this one that we're doing right now is like shared mythos theme where we voted on a bunch of polls to create this like work of art that would have like these like strange ramifications and this history and stuff, and
Ooh.
make people go through gruesome transformations. So we've been working on that, and the piece that I wrote for it was like a mock podcast script, like a mock transcript from a true crime podcast uh, that was discussing this murder case where this woman died under mysterious circumstances.
Ooh,
Here we go. I made
so
this a furnace.
cool.
I need to find coal because I'm gonna die so soon of starvation.
Oh god, oh no.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
wait,
put all
wait,
my
wait,
supplies
wait.
in here.
Hold on. If you put wood half and half, it should burn. It should
Oh right, yeah, that's the thing you can do.
burn. Wait, do you need like pure wood or something? I forget.
I don't know. No, it's working. Okay,
Oh,
yeah, the
okay,
planks
okay.
work. Okay, nice. That's good. Phew, I won't die today yet.
Yay.
Yeah, but that's so that I wrote was like a mock audio transcript, which is a lot of fun to write, and I have been enjoying writing in like script format stuff for video games and stuff. So I feel like that would be interesting to kind of do something that's a podcast, and then do like a connected visual novel. That's something I will think about.
Right. I feel like mixed media projects are getting super popular. You know, like
Yeah,
especially it's already been like kind of popular in Japan with like Hypnosis Mike and Paradox Live.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping it starts.
Yeah, I got Project V coming up. Are you gonna do any visual novel stuff for that? That would be fun.
See, I talked about that with the other directors, and it would be super fun, but I don't know. We'll see.
That'd be so much fun. I would love that.
Right. You kind of already answered this one too. Do you do anything else along with voice acting and VTubing?
Yeah, I do the game development and the writing. That's the things. I do art too sometimes. The only thing that I did because I'm less confident in my art than my other skills, so I've only really done art for cultivating happiness and personal project that I'm working on right now. But most of the time I'm not that confident in my art.
Art is
Depends
hard.
on what I'm working on. Yeah, art is hard. But sometimes I stream art stuff. Like sometimes I'll have little art moments. I have moments where I'm like, yes, my art is fantastic, and then I lose it.
Right. I get that.
Yeah, the temporary confidence and such.
Like, yeah, I could draw this. Oh man.
Yeah, I can draw. Oh yeah, let me set this as my home point. Gotta set that spawn point so we don't get separated. I don't want to die too far away. Start making stone pickaxe.
Oh god.
Yeah, but I do lots of things. Oh yeah, let's just go to sleep. Let's skip tonight. Let's do that. That's a good idea. Let's just skip it.
Wait, hold on.
Ignore the mobs.
I think we need more wool. Don't worry, I have a sword. I'm not confident.
No, we can both sleep here. I think.
We can?
I think so. I don't know. Here, let me get the. I have more wool in the chest. Or do I? Yeah, I have more wool in my inventory. Apparently.
Ooh.
I thought I had put it in the chest. Bed. Yeah. Now we have matching beds.
Woo.
Yippee, twinsies. What if I put my Minecraft bed next to yours?
Oh
just
my
kidding,
gosh.
unless-
Just kidding. And we survived the
go.
night.
Yay, we are such
Victory.
good gamers, pro gamers.
Pro gamers. I feel like in game dev recently. Well, I guess always. I don't know. I'm like pretty new to game dev still because I've only been doing
me
it for a
too.
year. Yeah, but I see a lot of people who always do like multiple stuff. Like, yeah, I draw and I write and I code. So I feel like doing like VTubing is a really good way to like showcase all of that stuff at once.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I kind of got into game dev too, because it's a way to like use all my talents that I like
Right.
in one. So it's a fun for both of those. So yeah, VTubing, because I do a lot of voice acting on my streams. The thing that I like to do, I like to play visual novels and voice act over them. Is like my favorite thing to stream. So there's all opportunities,
To do
all ways to
everything.
show different things. Yeah, so I like to stream all the different things that I like to do. How the hell do you make a hoe again? Is it just the one? Yeah, no, that's a shovel. All right, it's like that. Yeah, heh, hoe.
Hoe.
I need to make a hoe. I switched the placement of the sticks and the blocks. I am a fool.
All right, you already answered this one too. we're getting all the questions. Do you think being a VTuber has given you more opportunities to voice act?
Yeah, I don't think it hasn't gotten me many professional stuff quite yet because I haven't really been trying to network really or like do too much. I haven't really auditioned for too much. I've only auditioned for a couple of paid stuff in the past few months. But it definitely has given me opportunities to kind of show off my craft a little bit and have some fun with voice acting, do some practice, do some fun with it. Just have a nice chill time to voice act and enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah.
Trial.
So
I
it
feel
has
like
given me those kinds.
I do feel like more people should play visual novels, not just because like visual novels are like super cool and like yeah, visual novels, but like also because it can give you like you're opening yourself up to like so many more stories, and then you can like show off your voice acting by playing them, because a lot of indie visual novels don't have voice acting just because it's you either have to do it yourself or you have to get volunteers, which is kind of hard, or you have to pay for it, which is like super expensive.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm like, yes, I will put my voice acting in these games. I'm debating whether or not to voice a character for my OG Jam game because I'm like, I don't want to just self-cast all the time. But it's
Luna
also
now
fun.
voices an old man.
Listen, I gave him a teen, like a college student daughter, so I built a role for myself. Just do I do it this time? I don't know.
Yes.
I'm debating putting voice acting or not. Honestly, right now the debate is like if I want to. I think I want to do voice acting for it. The debate is if I want to do full or partial, because I feel like I could do full VA for it, and it wouldn't be a super huge load because it's gonna be like movie length basically.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also a lot to ask of from volunteers.
Yeah, but
so
at the same time, it's a chance for people to show off their old man voices. And I'm not doing this for like any self-interest or anything. Wink, wink.
It's gonna be hard to find good old man voice actors too. That's the problem.
That is the problem.
Let's see how deep we can get in the minds. Let's go. Let's go for it. Let's go on an adventure.
Oh, let's do it.
I brought some cooked meat. There's some raw. Here, let's cook all this meat. And here, I'll leave the mutton in there for you.
One of the people in my chat said, I do have an old man voice. Too bad I'm terrible at voice acting. Garyon, you do have a pretty deep voice from what I remember.
Well, if you're interested in trying to do the voice acting, stay tuned for possible auditions opening for Sunshine and Roses. Coming soon.
Please, we need more old men.
We need more old men. We'll need to, because I recruited a lot of my friends for Who Killed Bigfoot, because I have a lot of voice acting friends.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the roles, I only cast 2 roles outside of my friend group because I wanted to do, accurate casting. So I just kind of recruited my friend group for everything else.
Right.
So I knew what voices people could do, but I don't think I have any friends who are specifically talented in old man voices.
Yeah, it's really hard. Like, even with Project Avis, I think like a total of 3 people auditioned for...
Yeah, you did not get many people.
Right, compared to like Heejin or something who had like
so many.
Right.
Alright, let's go in the mines. Let's do it. We're going down.
We're going down. I'm so scared.
We back in the mines, got my pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side.
Sobbing. We don't have any torches, which is a little concerning.
No, I found some coal though, so we're good.
Oh, do you have sticks, or do you want me to give you sticks?
I have sticks, I think.
Cool.
Yeah. Pull, pull, pull.
Woo! Okay, last question. What is one thing you're looking forward to in the future?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to so much right now. I do want to do some more auditions for stuff. I want to try to get some more paid work. I need to get a new demo reel because my last demo reel is from 2017,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I have way improved past that. So I really need a new demo reel. I just haven't had the last one that I made myself. I just did in like a fit of like hyperfixation over a 24-hour period. It's a miracle it turned out half decent. And it has still gotten me some recent like work, which is really surprising. Because it's really not good. But I still throw it out there sometimes. But that's what got me my one NDA job.
Yay!
But yeah, so that's fun. I don't know if anything will come of that, but we'll see. But I would like to do some more auditions. I am looking forward to doing more game dev stuff. That's like my main passion right now. So my OG Gen game will be coming out the end of April, hopefully. Knock on wood.
Ah, water! Oh god.
Oh god.
Everything's a mess.
Oh, you
Okay.
released the flood.
I fix it. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
You fix it. Okay. We're good. Let me make another crafting table and make us some torches. Yeah, but I got a lot to look forward to. I'm also looking forward to having a more consistent schedule, hopefully soon.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, my schedule is absolute shit right now. So I'm struggling.
I always say, yeah, I'm gonna make a streaming schedule, or I'm gonna do like a game dev schedule, and then I don't.
Yeah, I haven't been able to stream consistently at all. I really would like to stream more consistently, and my streaming has not been. It's been very intermittent. Like I've barely been streaming like a few times a week lately. Like I haven't even been streaming once a week lately. I've been all over the place. It's been a lot going on.
Right, because it is kind of hard to be like, what am I going to stream? How long am I gonna do it? Do I have the energy? Like.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. I made a whole bunch of torches.
Yay.
Here, I'll take them. No. Where are you?
I was in a hole.
Oh, you're in a hole. I thought you were behind me for some reason. I was just like, here, take these torches. There we go. Torches.
Torches.
Yeah, there's lots to look forward to, so hopefully I'll be able to have a more consistent streaming schedule soon, because I would love to be more consistent in my streaming. I would like to just generally be better at that.
Yeah. I feel that a lot. I've been trying to like incentivize myself, like I will be streaming learning how to code, but then like when I actually did it, it was like fun, but also like I don't have a brain for coding.
Yeah. I'm so surprised that I like coding as much as I do. Because I started, doing O2A2 last year was the first time I ever tried anything coding related whatsoever.
Right, same.
Yeah, and I was like, what is this? And it was like kind of frustrating because I had no idea what I was doing. But then when I like got in the groove of it, I was like, oh, this is really fun actually. And then I just fell in love with it. And I figured out the reason I like programming so much is because it appeals to my ADHD brain perfectly, because it's a perfect combination of both creativity and fun math. And it has like instant feedback, because you can do something and then see right away that what you've done has had results. And that gives me the good serotonin juice.
Like, yes, I am doing something. Look at me go.
Yes, I did it. Look, I made progress. I did a thing. Wow, I'm so cool. So it perfectly appeals to my brain for just the right, because I get into hyperfixations for like doing stats, like psychology stats. Oh no. Where are you? Let me come to you. So sometimes I just like doing the fun math.
Right.
The fun math, the fun things are fun things. So it appeals to that perfectly. Is that a skeleton over there?
Yeah, I'm killing it. I'm doing it. I killed it. No, I didn't. I lied.
Oh, there's a cavern over here. I see. I'm coming. Shit.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh.
Oh no.
That's okay. That's okay. It happens.
I've got the zombie at least. Maybe.
Maybe.
I only have a wooden sword. I really should make a stone sword right now. There we go. I got it. I'll pick up your stuff.
Good thing we are close.
Yeah. Good thing we made beds. That was a good idea. Hello. Here, let me give you back some things. What do you want? Oh, we have iron. Nice.
Yeah, sword. You can keep the iron.
Torches. You need torches. Yeah. Here's your sword. I guess I'll just hold on to the other materials.
All right, cool.
Let me make myself let me go back to the crafting table.
Okay, one of the people in my chat mentioned how he does coding and he liked it, but since he does it as a job, it makes it into a routine. Have you ever felt that way with doing like game dev or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that if I did like do coding professionally, I would come to not like it as much.
Right.
Yeah, that's always a risk that you're taking there. So I wouldn't want to like do it as a job, but I think that if I, doing my own coding stuff for my games, because I had a lot of fun doing Who Killed Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
For that, that's a little bit of a story for that, because that was my second time programming anything, and I went very ambitious. Which was a little bit of a mistake for the time period, because for Spooktober, you have 1 month. There's a competitive jam too with prizes and stuff, so I wanted to make it really good. So we have 1 month to do that, and I did the writing and the programming for that. So I did all the writing in like the first half of the month. I'm so amazed that I managed to write everything so fast. Oh shit, wait, I don't have my good sword out. I don't know how I managed to write like 20,000 words so fast. Ah shit. Oh, they're coming in here. Okay.
Okay, I'll try not to hit you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I here. We'll pedal them.
Okay. Whew.
There we go. Or what's the flank? Flank. That's the word. Flanking.
Flank. Yeah, flanking.
Here comes another one. But yeah. So I wrote like 20,000 words of script somehow really quickly, and then did all the programming. And it was actually coming along really well. Like we had all the necessary assets for the jam.
Mm-hmm.
There was some last minute rushing and stuff, and then I drastically underestimated how long it would take to like put in and program the sprite choreography and sound effects and things.
Right.
Yeah. So I did. I pulled a 36-hour straight, just final crunch period.
Oh, the final
pulled an all-nighter.
Period.
Yeah, I pulled an all-nighter. I did not sleep. I did not rest. I did not take any breaks. I was fully focused. I did nothing but programming for that last 36 hours. I wasn't able to finish it in time. They still had so much left to do. And I was just like, oh, this will only take me like 2 more hours. And 2 hours later, I was like, oh, this will only take me like 2 more hours. So I had no sense of scope, no sense of time passing. It was a lot happening.
Right. It's like on one hand, it's good learning experience, but on the other hand, it's like, I wish I never did that for learning experience.
Yeah, well, actually, I kind of enjoyed it. Like, I kind of had some fun with it. Like, it was kind of worth it. It was a very interesting experience to just be in that zone of just pure focus. It was a spiritual experience, truly.
I'm
like, I don't
stressed,
recommend
but
it.
I am free.
Yeah, I do not recommend intentional sleep deprivation. Please don't do that. Please don't pull all-nighters. Oh, hey, I found the iron. Yay.
Yay.
Please don't pull all-nighters like me. I only do that once in a while when I have like a super big creative hyper focus.
Right.
I just,
yeah.
Like, I'm in that zone. Once in a, like that is like a spiritual experience when you get into that once in a while. Like that's been some of my greatest things. Like the best art piece. It's not really the best anymore, but the only like art piece that I've done that I was like really proud of and was just like painted on one layer, and I was like, how did I do that?
Did I do that?
I did that just in an all-nighter binge of inspiration. It was going to be the poster for a play that I was in at my school, but then COVID hit, so the play was canceled, which is really sad.
COVID.
Yeah, but that was like the most spiritual art experience I've ever had. And one of the best short stories I've written was done in an all-nighter for a writing workshop deadline, where I just wrote for like 8 hours straight, just totally zoned in. So sometimes things like that happen, and it's actually kind of enjoyable. So I got into that zone with programming for Who Killed Bigfoot. It was just, I just couldn't finish in time, so I pivoted really quickly to making it a demo, and somehow managed to put out a decently enough polished demo that we got an honorable mention in the jam.
Which is very impressive.
Yeah, I'm very amazed that we managed to do that. And I'm proud, and I do wish I was able to get a little bit more of the voice acting in there, a little bit more of the sound bites. But we did it. We did it. We managed to do things. Get out of there, spider. Get out of our
Ah,
house.
no!
Go over the wall.
I think the wall needs to be taller.
Yeah, we need a roof. Die, zombie.
God.
No! I will
Every
avenge you. At least
time.
the spawn point's right there.
I know. Oh, God.
Get out of here. Get lost. Yeah, we
Get
need walls.
lost.
Let's put up some walls. Yeah, let's sleep first.
Yeah, we'll put up some walls.
But, yeah, I was saying something about but I really enjoyed doing the programming for that, and I do enjoy doing even like the little slog of the, just programming things in, and it's a fun challenge. I feel like if I did have to do it as a job and there was like more expectations that weren't self-guided, like I have the expectations of the team that I worked with still on this game, and that definitely helps motivate me to keep working on it and keep doing progress updates and do a good job.
Right.
But being paid for things puts so much more pressure on it.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, like I do have a script writing job right now that I'm getting paid for, and it's so much more pressure because I'm like, oh god, I have to make this perfect. I have to I had to get in the perfect mindset to write, and then I can't get in the perfect mindset, and then I like procrastinate it. So I'm trying to get better with that.
When I get script writing jobs, I find it fun to write for a world that's already created, but it's also like scary because you're like, what if I don't match the tone? Like, what if this isn't what they want? Am I taking too much creative liberty with everything?
Yeah, definitely. It's always a struggle.
Right?
Yeah, like this one is like we just started from scratch and like worked on it together to plan the setting. It's really cute and I'm really excited to write it. It's gonna be fairly short. It's just like I'm like, okay, how do I write this in the right format? I'm pretty good with word count estimates usually, but I'm like, how do I do the right amount here? Like I have to make sure that I don't go too over budget, which is stressful.
Right.
Because I'm writing by myself, I'm like, yeah, I can just write this amount, and I know that it's fine.
It's fine. It's good.
And, if I write more than planned, like that's not a big deal. But when we have like a word count budget, that is a big deal. So I'm learning a lot from this, and I'm very excited to work on it more.
That's good. That's good.
I like how there's a little bounce when you jump on the beds now. I don't think that was there before.
I know, it's so cute. And if you like jump from like high up, it'll give you even more of a bounce.
Does it? That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna test that. Oh, that's so fun! I love that. That is fantastic. Cats are jumping onto my Minecraft bed all the time.
Now, in terms of like voice work and game jams, are you planning on joining any teams for like upcoming game jams for voice work?
I would like to. Like I said, I need a new demo reel really badly. That's the only reason I haven't been like putting out my demo reel for game jams currently, because my current demo reel it's not representative of what I can do currently. So I would like to. No, let's not add this layer. Let me just build a roof first. We need a roof. Yeah. So I would like to get a new demo reel, but I would like to do some voice acting. So I'll probably do some auditions for game jams if I see auditions coming up. I do want to stick to paid stuff, like because I don't have a ton of free time right now. Right, but I do want to do more jam stuff too, which is, I want to do that for free.
That's like...
So it's finding things that aren't too long really to do.
Right, that's like the big dilemma. Like, I want to do game jams, but I also want to get paid.
Yeah. But I've fallen in love with game jams, and I really do want to do more jam voice acting. I think that'd be a lot of fun to do a lot more of that.
Hello, motherfucker.
Especially for like ones where there's like a VA incentive for like a prize for like, award, like, hey, best voice actor. It's like, I want to do it. I want to get
I want it, yeah. All right.
I want it.
Someone asked, what's your approach for writing a script for your games, and what do you start from?
I'm thinking about my current process. It depends on the genre I'm writing, really. For Who Killed Bigfoot, which is a whodunit murder mystery, I started with the mystery first. I had an idea, like I came up with the name first. Actually, I was like, okay, I had these two ideas of either doing, I wanted to do something with an office Halloween party setting, and the idea, an office setting generally, because I had a business rampa, Danganronpa idea as a joke that I had done a couple years ago, and I wanted to do something adjacent to that. So I kind of spun off the idea with either doing like a office battle royale for a promotion, or whodunit murder mystery at an office Halloween party. And I put up a poll for that. People voted for the whodunit. And I had come up with the name Who Killed Bigfoot for that just right off the bat because I just thought that would be a really fun name.
Mm-hmm.
And then I built the mystery around that. I won't spoil the fun little gimmick that I did there, but I used that title to create a gimmick for the mystery that I enjoy. And just had a lot of fun with putting the mystery together. I listened to I listened to this podcast, Solve This Murder, that I use as kind of like a framework for how they went about creating mysteries, because it was like solved in an audio format, and they like walked through it, kind of like a tabletop game in audio format, which was really cool. And so I listened to a lot of that. I found an episode that I thought would best fit the structure of what I wanted to go for, like as far as the amount of clues and suspects went, and I just kind of broke it down and tried to think of how I could use that format for my own story. I read a lot of tips on mystery writing. I did a lot of research. I spent the first like week of the actual jam period just finessing the mystery. I did some like test runs with people, like kind of imitating the Solve This Murder podcast format, where I presented the mystery to people in a voice call and walked them through solving it verbally. So I could see how people's approaches were and see if like the logic of the mystery held up. So that was lots of fun to do.
That's so cool. As much as I would like love to write mystery, I feel like it's very intricate, you know? Like you have to make sure
there's a lot of stuff, a lot of factors to consider.
Right, you have to make sure it's like not too easy to solve, but also like not too difficult. Like it's just finding that balance.
Water. Shit.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how successful Who Killed Bigfoot will be in the mystery in the long run, because I still have to actually put out the game, but I'm decently satisfied that the core mystery is solid. I'm just not sure if the presentation, the point and click, will end up being as engaging and as I hope that they'll be. So, hoping that it is once I'm able to put out more of the game.
Oh god.
But then I wrote the script for that. I worked off of the mystery and framed the script around that. But for other things, for other genres, like right now for OG Jam, I'm writing just romance script, just pretty much just straight up romance.
Right, which is always fun.
Yeah, just older men. I call it my old man romance game because my mom finds that funny. With lots of I'm doing a kind of more literary approach to it, where I want it to be very symbolic, very layered, very filled with meaning and character focused. So I focused first on the characters. I fleshed out the characters a lot. I put a lot of thought into who they are as people, how they work as a duo, or connected to the other characters. And then I have been working with that, and I did an outline for it before the jam started that I tweaked until I thought it was solid enough. Which way was the exit? Oh god, I broke my pickaxe. I need to make a new one.
Oh no!
I'm lost. Where was the entrance to this area?
Over here.
Where did we come in?
Over here.
Over here?
Yeah, here,
Okay.
let me place a...
Oh, okay.
There
Oh,
we
yeah.
go.
It's like it's like hidden in there. Okay.
Right? I did
Yes.
find that, like, writing an outline before the game jam starts, like, helps so much. Because...
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, when I did Fantasia Jam, that's what I did. I wrote, a outline, I think, like, 2 months in advance. And I was like tweaking with it the whole time, but for like O2A2, I like on the day it started, I was like, all right, I'm doing this all in one day, and I was like, I never want to do that again in my whole entire life.
O2A2, yeah. For O2A2, I did like I literally just had like a list of ideas, and the first day of the jam, I streamed the whole process of making my O2A2 game. Because I thought that'd be a fun thing to do. Because I started VTubing before I started doing that. So I thought that'd be a fun thing to do, to stream the whole process of making a game for the first time. So I have all that streamed. I did lose the first writing stream VOD though, which I'm really sad about.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I was at that time, because I didn't have auto record on. I just was saving the Twitch VODs. So I lost it, which is very disappointing. Now I've learned better, but I'm sad that that's lost. Because that stream, I had literally just listed out the ideas, like the top 5 ideas I had come up with, and then just had my stream vote on what they wanted me to write. So they voted on the idea of a cult commercial, and then I wrote the whole thing in stream.
We love cults.
Yeah, we love cults. That was lots of fun to do. Yeah, I should be doing a double.
Staircase.
Yeah.
Which I'm so bad at making these.
It's fun to do, just the steady digging. But yeah. So for this one, for the OG jam, it's a lot more focused on just doing an outline, more character focused. Ah, shit! I fucked up the staircase.
Oh God, here we go. Wait, here, jump.
Yeah, let me put. Yeah. Thank you. Need a shovel too for the gravel. There's my shovel. Prepared my tools. I need to put an extra one here. Gravel. There we go. Yeah, so that one I'm just kind of approaching. I'm actually writing pretty linearly so far for OG Jam. Words are hard.
Literary.
I am doing a literary linear kind of writing. I jump back once in a while, and this one I've done a lot of research for this too, because I'm doing like a more realistically grounded, like, older gay romance where I want to look at the stories of like real, like, older queer people, and there's some stuff about the AIDS crisis and being in a closeted marriage that I wanted to do right. So I've been listening to a lot of, like, audio stuff from older queer people doing interviews, and reading a lot of stuff by older queer writers talking about their experiences.
Yeah, research is always...
Yeah.
It's always, like, really fun to do research too, especially if you're, like, if you, like, love history and, like, psychology and all that, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I love history, I love psychology. I like to do thorough research on whatever I'm writing, so I've been doing that in my spare time whenever I'm not able to write, is just kind of reading more, listening more, doing some research. I need to do... I shared some stuff in the game dev server yesterday for my my placeholder text that I have.
Oh, I
need
saw
to do
that!
some movie... I need to do some movie research, because I'm just like, what's your favorite movie? Oh, my favorite movie is this movie. Oh, cool, what's yours? My favorite movie is insert slightly more obscure movie. Cool, I love that one. The way unique directing really shows out the themes of themes.
It's really great. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So I have to do some research into the movies I think these characters would like, or just bullshit and make some up.
This was a movie that was definitely popular back then.
I try to do some research into realistic things, but sometimes you also gotta just to have some fun with it. I'm also doing a lot of research into floristry. Like, I want to go to a gardening center because flowers and gardening are pivotal to the metaphors and stuff. Like, I have the focus of the story, the basic pitch of it is a 50-year-old man who is bitter and dissatisfied with life.
Classic old man.
Feels like his life is, yes, classic 50-year-old man. Classic 50-year-old divorced man specifically. Divorced from a closeted marriage, estranged from his daughter who's in college now. Living a monotonous life. So he accidentally turns on the gardening channel one day, and decides to get a plant to spice up his life. And then meets the owner of the local gardening center, who's like older than him, but so bright and full of life that he starts falling in love.
That's so cute.
And it's very cute. So the whole plot focuses around him buying this plant that is like representative of his character growth and relationships. Blooms and grows with him. It's very symbolic. Like the flower that we picked is very symbolism heavy. But I did research to find flowers that were symbolically appropriate, but also appropriate for the season and the like growing time that I wanted. So I need to like actually go to a gardening center and talk to like someone so that I can see how realistic my dialogue is when talking about gardening things. I don't know shit about gardening.
Right, like, yeah. But that sounds so sweet though, like so fun to do.
Oh, I found a hole. Oh, that's a long way down. We can't go in there.
Oh, no hole.
Maybe don't go in there. That's a long way down. That's a big fall. Big fall down there. There's something down there. We've dug a while.
It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, but I do a lot of research for things very thoroughly, usually. Because I just get really absorbed in... I don't need to make everything super realistic, but I want to have some degree of realism, especially when I'm writing something like this that is so realism based, whereas Who Killed Bigfoot is a lot more suspension of disbelief.
Uh-huh.
I wrote about a finance department. I don't know shit about finance.
I don't know.
I didn't
finance.
research at all. I did not do research for Bigfoot on actual office environment. I did because I framed the characters for Bigfoot around like office stereotypes.
Oh,
Like I researched like
right.
office worker stereotypes so that I could kind of frame the characters around that. Like you have the gym bro, you have the nepotism kid,
Nepotism.
you have the gloomy antisocial one. You have the new hire who's really enthusiastic and hasn't had the spirit beaten out of her yet. So I had the tropes there that I started with. So I did the very bare minimum research of office culture. I've never worked in an office, and I don't know shit about financing or accounting. So that's all just bullshitted.
It's like, I'm sure it's right. It's fine.
Yeah, it's like that's not important to the story. I research things that are important to the story. Anything that's not necessary to know goes on the wayside. That's how I live my writing. There we go. We got so much supplies.
Look at us go.
I have so much goddamn cobblestone. I need a chest for like just material, like
I
building
know.
stuff. I'm out of wood though, I think.
We have some oak planks, but that's about it.
Yeah, so we need to get some more wood probably.
Wood. All right. Would you like to read your script?
Oh yeah, let me read the script.
Oh.
Sid wrote a script for me, which is very fun.
Yes.
Like it's about to be night. Let's get out of
Let's.
night.
Yeah, let's
go
not.
to sleep. Actually, it's irrelevant. It's thematic also to go to sleep for it.
Right. It really is.
Yeah, this is thematic. This is
works.
thematic. This is a lovely script that Sid wrote for me. Ignore the dying zombie sounds in the background. It's part of the atmosphere.
It's fine. It's fine.
Have you ever had a dream so realistic you thought it was real? You woke up and thought, wait, this isn't where I'm supposed to be. It takes a second for you to realize where you are, when you are, who you are. And then you understand it was all a dream. What if I told you it wasn't? That what you're doing now, sitting here and looking at me, is fake? You're asleep right now. Didn't you notice? Everything is weird, isn't it? A little off. Come on, look around. Did I get you? I'm just kidding. That would be insane, huh? Don't worry, this is your real life. You're not sleeping. You don't believe me? Oh, so you did notice. No one's ever caught that I'm in both their dreams and real life. Good job. Looks like you're waking up. I hope you had a nice sleep. Come find me in real life, too.
Oh, that was so cool.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, I love that so much. I love that
I feel
so
like
much.
I'm nervous when I do like live script readings.
You did so good though.
Thank you. I'm always so nervous with live script stuff.
Chat likes it too.
Thank you, chat. Thank you. Yeah, it's fun to read scripts. I feel like I'm in like talking mode. So my head is like buzzy because I've been talking nonstop. Do you ever get that where you get like lightheaded?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I do that all the time because I talk so much I deprive myself of oxygen without realizing that I'm doing it until I like pause for a moment.
And it's like, oh, okay. That's
It's
what
like,
was
oh,
on.
I'm oxygen deficient right now. That's what's happening to my brain right now. I don't really. What do you even do with copper anymore in Minecraft?
You can make like if you like put it in here, you can make like a lightning rod. I don't know what.
Oh, you can do lightning rods
yeah.
with it. Okay.
I don't know what
That's
else.
something, I
but
guess.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah, I don't know. Always fun stuff.
All right. So the reason I wrote a dream-themed script for Luna is because Luna really likes dreams. that, right?
I do. I love dreams. I'm obsessed with dreams. Dreams are like my main. As I have a psychology degree. My original VTuber branding was around being a professor of sleep and dreams. And I still kind of have that as my branding a little bit, but yeah, I moved away from it as like a character and more as just, yeah, being just a general professor as a title is fun.
Right.
But and I got a psychology degree, and my main interest is in dreams and sleep psychology. So if I end up going for a master's in that, I definitely will study that and become a professor eventually.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
so
so
cool.
that's my main interest. I'm obsessed with researching dream-related stuff. So it's just so much fun. So much fun.
I know we've had like several conversations on dreams before, and like
Yeah.
I think the one that I remember most is like different languages in dreams, like hearing
Yeah.
different languages. That one was really interesting. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's,
there's
like,
so much interesting stuff. Cause like, yeah, you can like, you're not probably actually hearing them fluently. Like you're thinking that you're hearing this
Right.
language fluently that you don't know. You're tricking yourself into thinking, oh, suddenly I speak Swahili.
right.
You don't, but your brain thinks that you do for a little bit. It's understanding it as such.
Right. Like I've had some dreams where I've like dreamt in like Korean or Japanese, but then I wake up and I'm like, well, I feel like I don't really know it that well enough for
Yeah, it's
like
like I definitely was not accurate.
right.
It's still fun to dream though and be like, yes, wahaha. But there is some interesting stuff with like actual real life cases where people will like have a near death experience and like brain trauma and suddenly be able to speak a language fluently that they didn't know before.
Right.
Which is so bizarre. Yeah, so that kind of stuff is absolutely fascinating to me. I'm so interested in like those kinds of. Listen. This is my more esoteric beliefs. Like cause I'm a very scientific person. I'm a skeptical believer when it comes to most like supernatural things and whatever. I'm more agnostic in any spiritual beliefs. But I do thoroughly believe in reincarnation, and there is scientific evidence to back it up, and that's why I'm adamant about it.
It's
like I will talk about that like all day. It's just the scientific backing behind reincarnation is fascinating.
Right. There's like so many cool things that like seems unexplainable, but like science also explains it, but science like also doesn't explain it, and it's like
yeah. Like you could explain a lot of stuff as like misconceptions, like because I don't trust my own brain. I've had experiences with ghosts and stuff that I don't believe. I don't believe my own experiences. When it comes to stuff like reincarnation, that are things that are like. Because there's this one case that I have this case like memorized because I recorded a little thing for it for a class freshman year of college. It's stuck with me ever since. Was this case of Heart of Bok Sing. I even remember the guy's name. Where he see if I can remember the details of the case. I remember his name, but not the case. He was born in India. What hurt me? Oh, there's a bee in here? Oh shit, there's bees!
No!
Oh, is that a beehive I broke?
the bees.
I was wondering what that was. I was like, what's that weird piece of wood? It was a beehive. Okay.
The other one's coming for you.
Oh, there's more? Oh shit. Sorry, bee. I'm sorry, friend. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, I love the Minecraft bees. I'm sorry, I don't want to hurt you. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know what I was breaking. But yeah, so this guy was born in India to in a lower caste, and he had distinct memories of being a member of a higher caste. He refused to participate in some like the Muslim activities that his family did because he didn't believe in that from his past life. That allegedly, he refused to do some stuff as expected of his caste. He had distinct memories of being stabbed over a dispute about bull. And then people actually found, and he had these like distinct birthmarks on him too. And people actually found that his birthmarks matched the deceased body, the birthmarks on the wounds on the deceased body of a guy who perfectly lined up with his memory of what happened to him.
That's so freaky.
It's so wild. And there are a couple of cases like that there's a lot of stuff with birthmarks. There's some countries in some communities in Thailand, some Buddhist communities that practice like marking the body with ash after death in hopes that it will cause like a birthmark to appear on newborn family member to signify that they're reincarnated from that family member. And people actually are born into these families with birthmarks that match the ash.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, and that has like some other theories of like maternal impression, which is also fucking wild though. Like if you think about it, the theory here is either they're reincarnated or the mom is believing so deeply that this will happen that she psychically imprints this mark onto her baby.
That's even wow. Oh my god. Like either way, it's like really weird, right?
Yeah, either way, there's like something really funky going on there that is
right.
like beyond the limits of what we believe. Like otherwise it's just pure coincidence, which is not impossible. There are like the coincidences are like there's this one video on like probability and coincidence and like how things that we think are incredibly bizarre are actually more common than we think, like getting struck by lightning or finding a particular edition of a book in a store at a certain day.
Right.
There is math behind all this. There is statistics and probability, but there's so much that's so unexplainable.
Right.
By just sheer coincidence. Like it could be. If you want to believe that, that's fine. But I think that some of this goes beyond that.
Right, because sometimes it's like, okay, that could be a coincidence, but it would be really freaky if it was a coincidence because it's just like so like specific or like so weird that
yeah. And some things are just coincidences. Like, sometimes like when people dream about their loved ones passing and then they actually die like the next day or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's just usually coincidence. So, I do think that there can be signs sometimes for things like that. And there was one person I met who had talked about her sister died, and like at the same time that it happened, she suddenly just like fell into like a fit and felt that she was getting stabbed in the stomach, and just like collapsed in the kitchen and learned that her sister had died at that time. So there is a lot to say for, more perhaps psychic or such connections that people have, more potential for that I think is really interesting.
Because they always say like with twins have like, you can feel when your twin is like distressed or something like that, which I find weird.
Yeah, twins are so fascinating.
Right, twins kind of scare me though.
I'm so interested in twins. No, I've always wanted to adopt children, but if I'm adopting one child, two if they're twins. Because I always thought having twins would be really cool. I would love to like see them develop both like as individuals and as like a pair, and see how their lives diverge and how like connected they are as kids. I think that'd be so interesting to see.
You have so much copper.
Yeah, we have way too much copper. I cut down some sugar. We have some wheat, we got some sugar, we can make some bread soon.
Bread!
We need a cow.
We do.
I have so many materials in here, I'm losing my mind. I need a new chest. That's where we went to get wood for more chests. That's what I wanted. Chests. Maybe more planks. Build us more chests. Chest.
Chests.
There we go. There's so many fascinating things. Reality is stranger than fiction.
It really is. Sometimes it's like fun to think about, but like if you like think about it too long, you get kind of like, oh god, what are we doing? Like you get like philosophical, but you get like to the bad side of philosophy where it's like, why are we here?
Yeah, no, all the existentialism. Listen, I took one of my favorite classes in college was my existential and humanistic psych class. I got very existential and like thinking about all the meanings of life and everything. I love that stuff. Because I'm such a positive person just generally that I don't fall into a lot of like the more pits of despair when it comes to that stuff. I'm just like, hell yeah, life is fascinating. There's so many mysteries. There's so much things that we can never know.
Right.
And that's incredible.
I have a theory that when we die, we figure out all the mysteries of the world. Like, someone will give you a booklet and be like, here, flip through this, and Look at all the things that were never explained. Explain.
That would be nice. Just like, oh yeah,
That
you
would
thought
be.
this about this mystery? No, actually, the truth is aliens. Yeah, no, it was aliens.
It
They're
was
called the global
aliens.
blobs.
Right.
That would be fun.
That would be really
I
fun.
would love aliens to be real, but I really see, listen. I believe that there's probably aliens out there,
Right.
but I don't think that they would be anything similar to life that we recognize.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, right? Like, if they're always looking for planets for life that are like, but they're looking for the specific conditions that we have, like the temperate region and
Right.
water and shit. It's like, well, how do you know that weird life forms in other planets that are completely unrecognizable to our own concept of life would even need water?
Right.
I want to
maybe-
meet rock people who eat lava.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You understand me. I talk about this
Yeah.
with my dad a lot because he's like very adamant. He's like, I believe aliens are real. And he's like, and I think they're super cool, but I'm also really scared of them. I was like, I talk about how, like, yeah, they are probably real, but I feel like if we would like never get to meet them in our lifetime, just
Yeah,
because
I don't
there's-
think we've been
there's
visited
so much
by aliens.
right. There's so much space.
Yeah, and so much of the things that we're like, oh, aliens did it is just humans who are smart and creative and did things that we don't understand nowadays.
Right.
Humanity has always been ingenuine and talented and creative and so skilled and able to do incredible things. Humanity is awesome.
Right. Humanity.
We do so many cool things. I love humanity.
Right.
I love the human potential.
Right. I can make a game jam about old men and people are like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm here for it. I'm so excited
Yeah.
for OG Jam. I'm so excited to see what other games are made.
I know. Honestly, I was like super surprised about how many people joined. 'Cause I was literally expecting 10. And then now it's at like 40 something. And I was like, oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, we need to like dig to the right more because there's like a big pit down here that we cannot go down.
Oh, God.
So we'll try to find another entrance somewhere. But it seems so fun. I'm so excited to see what comes of it. I'm so excited to work on mine. I get so into the zone working on this game. It's coming very naturally to me, the writing. Like, it feels like I know these characters and they're just speaking through me.
Right.
And that's the best kind of writing, when you see the characters are just
Yes.
speaking through you. Love that.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
It's gonna be so much fun. I will write my old man romance and it will be wonderful. And now I'm thinking about, because the weekly discussion topic for game dev channel, the game dev server, was like, what AU would you want your characters to be in? And I was like, oh, I would love like a vampire AU, because vampires are like, the scene that I'm writing now is going to see a horror movie. It's like vampire themed, and they'll have a discussion about vampires and immortality. And I was like, that'd be fun to have like a vampire AU. I would love to just see like
Right.
classic gothic romance, like classic gothic vampire romance with old men. And then I was like, oh, that's a really good idea, actually.
Right.
So now I'm like, maybe next year OG Jam I do gothic vampire old man romance.
Oh, I would adore that so much. I feel like vampires are timeless.
Yeah, exactly. And there's so much to play with too, like with themes of age and things and immortality. Where you have like an older vampire who is turned when they're already older and past the prime of youth, as many vampires are, in pop culture.
Right.
And, falling in love with someone who's also past the prime of their youth and not sure if they want to live forever, if they want to, because they're getting weary with life and they don't want to be in this form forever.
There's this webtoon called, like, I don't know, like My Vampire Boyfriend or something like that. And it's about this old lady who's dating a vampire.
I've seen that one.
It's literally
I love that.
It's so funny and so adorable. And like they've mentioned a couple of times about how she doesn't want to be turned into a vampire, and she's like fine like with the relationship she's had with him, but it's just stuff like that is so good. But
yeah, What We Do in the Shadows did something like that, where they have like, where there was like the vampire who was in love with like, a young woman years ago, and then like refound her when she was like 94, and then turned her into a vampire at 94 so they can be together forever.
oh
So there's just like this tiny old lady, this like 20-year-old looking guy, and he's older than he's older than her.
I feel
He's like, yeah, people are calling me a cradle robber, but I don't care.
You could like make it like really sweet, but like my immediate reaction is to just like, I'm gonna make it angsty.
Yeah, oh yeah, like it would be really, I would probably make it really angsty.
Right. Cause like that's just like my go-to. Except like my theme for this year for games is like pure love, so it's not gonna have
Yeah,
like
yeah.
too much angst. Even though like every time I like open the outline and I work on it, I'm like, well, what if I just make them suffer a little bit,
Yeah, so I like that you have a theme for your year's game. That's a really fun idea.
Right. I think it like definitely helps rather than like sticking to like one genre. If I have a theme,
Yeah,
it makes it
yeah.
a little like less intimidating.
Yeah, it's a good like scope to kind of keep your ideas within while still allowing some freedom.
Right.
I like that. My ideas are all over the place. I have no solid genre. I have my little psychological horror-ish, comedy-ish, cultivating happiness, and then I have murder mystery, whodunit, and then I have my soft romance, soft gay romance. Then who knows what I'll do next? That's a threat.
That's a threat. It's like sometimes I feel like it's like such a shame for marketing where like
yeah, that's the thing. It's like marketing is hard.
Right. They like
will be hard to have a core audience.
Exactly. Like your audience expects you to make this and this, but I can't stay in like one theme.
Yeah,
the whole
exactly. No, I'm gonna have variation. I'm gonna do stuff. I'm gonna do whatever I want to, and you're gonna like it.
Time. Right. Like you guys better enjoy this.
Yeah. I do want to do so. Like if once I finally put out Who Killed Bigfoot, which I'm still working on. I'm still plugging away at plugging in the sprites and things and getting a couple of additional assets now. There's more time. But I'm planning to release that for. Oh! I found an entrance. I found an opening.
Okay.
Oh. So I'm planning to release that for next spooky season. So if that does well, then I'll consider making like sequels to that, and kickstarting that and like doing like a more bigger commercial game for it, and have that as more of like a brand thing around the Lucy Leeds mysteries.
Ooh.
I think that would be cute to do. We don't need more copper.
Oh, I think it goes down. Oh, here I go.
Oh, here we go. Whee!
Oh, iron.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah, but so
A whole
I don't
2
have
iron.
a brand established. I'm just experimenting right now, doing a bunch of stuff.
Right.
I also have my idea for next Spooktober, which is like a totally different kind of horror thing that I want to do.
Ooh. I like considered doing Spooktober, but I was like, that's definitely not gonna fit with the theme. I mean, I can make it a
Yeah.
sweet Spooktober thing, but I feel
Yeah,
like
you can.
yeah. Ooh, red
See,
stuff.
a lot of people did really sweet games for it. There's some really cute little games.
Right.
I enjoyed Spooktober a lot. It was a lot of fun. Like, I'm very glad that I did do it and that I managed to get a demo out for it at least. Like, I wish that we had been able to get out the full thing, but it wouldn't have been ideal anyway because there's a lot more polish that I wanted to do regardless, like with the UI. I didn't have a
Right.
custom UI at the time. I didn't have, I was using like a pack that didn't really fit the theme super well. I wanted to add like more stuff to the evidence gather. Like, I wanted an evidence journal, which I'm still figuring out how to implement.
Right.
So people could actually track their progress easier and have a better gameplay experience. Like, everything else I had done with programming. It was just a couple of things. Just the quality of life stuff for programming that I need to work on still. Where did I
hear
go? Try to
skeleton.
get over here. Oh, a skeleton.
I think there's okay. If we go back this way.
And try and get this iron on the ceiling. I definitely recommend trying out Spooktober because you can definitely do some pure love in there.
Right. I feel well, okay, so spoiler alert, but next year for oh my god! Ah! There's
Oh
a
no.
creeper!
Oh fuck! I'm not going that way.
Wait, here, kill it.
Where are you? Where are you?
Oh,
Ah.
oh,
Oh,
don't
you're
die,
over there.
don't die,
Hi.
don't die.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
I didn't realize you went back up there. Hi. Sup?
I think it like blew a hole through the whole thing.
It did, yeah. Which is pretty nice. That's convenient.
Anyway, before I almost died, my theme for next year is gonna be desperation, which is like
Ooh.
totally different from like the whole, pure love
Oh, yeah,
thing.
it's a very different vibe. Yeah.
Right, but it's gonna be so good, and
yeah, that's exciting.
I'm partially doing it just so I have a reason to write angst.
Gotta get some good angst in there.
Right.
Would like to write some more angsty. I'm definitely doing some angst for Sunshine and Roses. That's gonna have some heavy stuff in there.
Yes, I am so prepared to cry. I welcome it.
I hope I can make people cry. That's like a goal. I want people to be like genuinely emotional about it.
Right. That's always like the best thing if like someone reads your writing and they're like, "Oh, this made me cry," and you're just like, "Good."
Exactly.
That was the point.
That's what I want. It's rare that I've been able to do something. Right. There has been like a couple of times in writing workshops where someone said that my story was the first one in any workshop to make them cry, and that made me so happy.
Like, oh, thank you.
I was like, thank you. That's a big honor. I think it was like also because it was very it touched on some personal things for them. I think the main reason. Oh, there's a skeleton.
Please, I have 3
Mr.
hearts.
Skeleton, I got you. I'll take the heat, the aggro. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14.
In terms of like emotion and like crying and stuff, have you ever done like voice acting where it's like super emotional and like you have to cry and stuff?
Yeah, I've done some. I've mostly done that for things that I've written myself because I really want to do that, and people don't give me scripts where I can do that enough. So I love being more emotional. There was one that wasn't actually voice acting, but a stage play role that I played at my college, in like sophomore year, I think it was. It's not my best acting. My best acting. Oh, hi zombie. Hi spider. Definitely not my best acting, but I played like it was a really interesting play that was written by my friend. That was like a meta narrative. There's a fun thing about a woman who makes it her goal to write a story to write the story of everyone on Earth, and she has this like huge list of names, and she starts writing everyone's life story, like doing research on every single person on Earth, like A to Z, and writing their life stories. And she, goes crazy from it. There's a creeper over there. Creeper. And I played so at the point where she's kind of deteriorating and not able to keep up anymore. She's kind of half-assing the books. And I played this grieving woman who lost her father recently and was like doing his, speaking at his service. I was like, oh, well, this woman wrote the story of my father's life, and I'm going to read it. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm going to read it now in his memory. And it was like half-assed. It's like, I don't even know this guy. Like, well, I was reading incredibly like. Steve was a wonderful person who... Oh, what the fuck am I saying? I don't even know this guy. This is all bullshit. What? This is all vague statements that could apply to anyone.
Oh my gosh.
And I came on the stage crying too. I love to cry on stage. That's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah,
I can make myself cry. So I came on stage crying, mascara running, read that, and then I got really angry and I got to just go off on the character, like the other actor. So that was really fun to play. And I also played Martha in Heathers, which is my favorite musical. Yeah, that was my favorite. That was like my best role. That was my peak role. I will never play any character better than Martha in Heathers. That was like a role that was made for me. Everyone was like, "You are just Martha." So I cried in that, and I made everyone cry with my solo.
It's always...
That was a good experience.
Yeah, I feel like it's always fun to like make people cry.
It is. It's so much fun to make people cry. Because then I'm like, I'm doing a good job. I'm eliciting that emotion. I'm digging into the emotions. I'm digging into. I'm making a heartfelt connection with the viewer, and that makes me happy. We're doing like I'm doing like so some people that I know are doing like a youth-led, like young adult-led service at a church, and we're doing it on the theme of like creativity and how art impacts our lives. It's not like a church. It's a Unitarian Universalism, which is religion for people who are spiritual but not religious, basically.
Right.
It's believe whatever you want, respect others' beliefs, yada yada. So it's all very hippie, artsy stuff anyway. So we're doing a service on creativity, and we're all making like creative things. And I volunteered to write the opening words, so I'm like reflecting on creativity and like the meaning of creativity and how it impacts our lives. And just thinking about how art is used to connect us to others, and how it's like a spiritual experience. Like encountering a piece of artwork that resonates with you deeply is like a spiritual divine experience.
Right.
That is something that like opens you up to the world to experience, that makes you feel things that you wouldn't have felt otherwise, and it helps you connect like with both the person who made the art and other people who appreciate it. There's so much merit to art and creativity. So I was thinking about that a lot.
I
And I
think
think making people cry with my art is something that would help me realize that I've really resonated, that I've really been able to touch people with my own words and make me happy.
right. I think like growing up, you know, I like with like reading Percy Jackson and then like listening to a bunch of music that my dad showed me and like watching like all these TV shows and stuff, like I would just like totally disappear into those worlds. And that's like something that I want to make for like other people, you know? And I feel like a lot of people
absolutely.
feel right, like just creating worlds for people to disappear into. That would be like so fun.
Yeah, that's the goal. Be able to really connect with people that deeply. Oh, broke. There we go, I have another one. We're doing pretty well with just stone.
I know.
I didn't mean an iron pickaxe. Oh, there's gravel, careful.
God, being buried under the gravel.
Yeah, careful with it.
I was playing Minecraft with my girlfriend the other day, and we spawned on like this snow mountain, and I kept getting buried in the snow and almost dying. It was like the worst thing ever.
No! Horrible. Horrifying.
Horrible. It really was.
I would hate to like die being crushed by like avalanches are a horrible way to die.
I know. Ugh.
I need to pee really badly.
Oh, we've gone like way over the time because we just got so lost in talking.
I'm having a great time. I'd be happy to keep going. I just gotta pee.
I do need to go
It's been
though.
wonderful. Yeah, we gotta go. Yeah.
Yeah, because it is like around dinner time. All right.
Yeah, it is dinner time, but it's been a wonderful time. We've had a great time. It's awesome time talking with you.
Wonderful.
Yeah, thank you for interviewing me.
Yes, of course. It was super fun. All right.
We have our Minecraft house.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me. Thanks to everyone watching. Love you guys. Awesome viewers. Mwah.
Yay. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye. Have a good one. Thanks, everyone.
All right. We have ended that. That was really fun. That was like really, really super fun. I love that a lot. I honestly was not expecting to talk that much. I was like super nervous because like I get really shy when talking to like new people, and I don't think I've ever talked to Luna like outside of like Discord messaging, but she's super sweet. That was super nice. I think if you click her name, like her name should be highlighted. I don't know if it actually is. But yes, make sure to check her out on Twitch. I did the stupid collab thing was not working. See, I put Twitch and socials, but only Twitter's there. Anyway, but yes, that was like really, really fun. Yeah, I hope you all learned a lot and had lots of fun. I am getting the next VTuber interview ready. We're just figuring out some things. And I will reveal who that is on my Twitter and Discord. I think it will be super exciting. I'm so happy to be interviewing all these great people. It's really fun. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end things here. Wait, but before I do, I'm going to find someone to raid. Let's see if anyone is streaming. I don't know. never know who to raid. Boo, boo, boo.
Offensively before
Oh, God.
the match.
We'll do someone who is playing Minecraft. Oh, this person's design is so cute. And I got an ad. All right, so let me go ahead and do the raid. What is their name? Okay. All right, start raid, and yeah. I will see y'all later, okay? Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Wait, hold on. I have to press the raid now button. Okay.